Okay, looks like I'm now recording again with a proper mic. Well, at least it's a new mic. Um, it's kind of awkward. It's fairly heavy. And I tend to play with my feet up on the desk like a lazy... I'm a lazy boy. Like a lazy boy. And it's up... It's probably about 10 inches away from my mouth. But there's no wind in here, so I don't think I need a wind thingy. I don't know. If I start sputtering into the microphone. Um... But it's been. I did a few um, moves. I guess you'd call it. Not turns. It's probably the same turn. I don't know. In the meantime, since the last one, which I made a 30-minute one and had to break it into two 14-minute ones or whatever. Part one and part two, which I don't know why I just didn't make it part. Blah blah blah. Just make it the next video. You need to have parts to it. Parts is parts. But, so yeah, I'll take one of these velites and move it to, in this direction over to this one and opter, opter, easy for you to say, optergium. And then I'll take the one that's in there already and I'll move that forward. So maybe move that. No, I can't go that far because I probably already moved it here. I don't know why it takes so long. And then what was over there to begin with, I can move that to another spot. I don't know what you call that. Shuttle? Relay? Relay units to the front and then move this. Well, probably ran out of stuff. That tends to get stuff forward, moving forward faster. These have the silver weapons, where this one doesn't. So I'll move the silver weapons over to where I have towards where I have. I need to build more blacksmiths or armorers or whatever to get the armor better. Which is it's Mendelanum is where the place is to get better armor, which I think is a building, and it's actually a Celtic building, which I haven't gotten rid of, but it upgrades armor +1, and this one is their experience +1. So there's a lot of orange arrows down in this one. So I mean, it's still at 159 happiness. Public order, they're happy. That's because I have it at low. I could move it up to very high and it'd be 74, which is technically not too bad. Could move it to 99%, which is almost 100, and it'd be high income. But then their population growth won't be as good. So the difference would be from low it's 5% and high is 4%. So that's not too bad. And they're getting close to having, well, no, they're not. They're way behind. So technically I should put it on low. And then the guys these are the guys that are getting upgraded. Where these are the guys. So I wouldn't want to move anybody out of there until they're upgraded. So they'll just stay put at their current 20. And then a lot of times I'll just randomly look around for someplace that looks like it's got more than one unit maybe. And movement. Okay, there's a leader. And he doesn't have any armor or weapons upgrades, so I'll move him back towards... Could move him up here. Maybe back towards Rome, because I know Rome has a... I've been stingy on making more places to upgrade units because it's expensive. There's a lot of cities. And then that place has a cavalry unit. I'll just move that back the other direction. And then once I get there, I usually check to see if... Why does it take so long to get places? What does it have there? And I can move that Velite up to the next city. I know that Bonina could use some, happiness, greater happiness. Or see, this guy here, he doesn't have silver weapons upgrade, but I know that Mutina will upgrade the units, the ranged weapon units. Come on, go in there. Due to having this Sacred Grove of Abnoba upgrades missile weapons +2. 2 being the silver, 1 being the orange or copper, 3 would be gold. So if I got rid of this Celtic Gallic, Grove, Sacred Grove, then I wouldn't be able to do that. And I probably need to get rid of one of these unit buildings, unit construction buildings, the meeting hall or whatnot. So I just click on here for retrain. I click on retrain, and these 2 units will have silver like this one, armor, weapon. And then you pretty much have to decide which direction, because I'm kind of moving down over here in Illyria and moving towards Gaul over here, through the Alps a little bit. So I'll move it in this direction, at least, trying to get over to Meta-Ololium, whatever the hell it is. Medellin over here. So that they can get armor. Yeah, they want to go that way, and like this one has armor. Orange armor, whatever you call it. On this guy, he's already got the silver weapon and level 1 armor. So he kind of went through that process, probably. Those guys are just waiting for armor, which they're getting over here. So they won't get those till next turn. Luckily, it doesn't take 2 turns to do that stuff. It takes 2 turns to construct units, recruit units, I guess that's what it's called. I don't know, it seems like I'm close to ending the turn. No. These guys, they're going to want to come up and merge. Probably won't be able to merge them all. So I could merge Demons. I have 2 more spaces. So I could take a leader out. What was I going to say? Cavalry. Mounted units tend to be less useful in a siege, because it tends to be a slugfest kind of thing. So I'll probably take the 2 leaders out, and put all the infantry in. The infantry in, and then they'll be those 2 leaders will come out. Come on. And then the 2 leaders just came out, and everybody else went in. And then maybe combine them by hitting the auto merge. See what happens, which can be dangerous, because you can, if you combine, I don't know, it depends on the numbers, but you could combine a unit that has good armor and weapons with another one, and somehow whatever the ratio is, to the units that it could take away the good armor or good weapon or better experience level. These are a lot of silver, double silvers in here. I mean, technically I don't really need these archers there either. They're horse archers. And they could go into this couple of this couple ships here. And they could move further west. It could be scouts. Yeah, I could use the low unit count. Prodromoi. I don't know how to say that. Because it's only 11. It's supposed to be like 60, I think. What's the other one? Yeah, 60. Those are 60. And then I could start moving them west. Technically, I could see, okay, these two leaders, they might be able to go over to the recruitment menu. I can't recruit anything. Maybe I could move one back to here and move that one up, because he's got 34 unit strength, as opposed to these other ones have 16 and 15. So, sorry, they would have more chance to survive because, twice as many guys is twice as chance that you're not going to get killed in a certain attack.
Joining forces.
Attack. When all else fails, attack. I'm attacking. I am counterattacking. Where are my tanks?
Sir.
Reload. And another thing you could do would be to use these leaders to maybe go back and make watchtowers to extend the reach of the view. Here, I'll just do one. So this one could go up to the corner. I try to put them in corners of provinces, because then you'll get, extend out further, and then see if they can make a. Oh, I can't make one there. So never mind. Or I could go here, and since it's another zone, province, whatnot, I can see if they can recruit out of that zone, which they can, but oh, someone doesn't have enough money. Yeah, there's these units, one of each. They're grayed out because I don't have the money. So I could move them back there. Now, last video I was thinking if they counterattack, that these guys could help, but no, they can't. These guys that are behind them would have to be adjacent to the city that's attacking, whereas this one that's attacking them is adjacent, but this is, once removed. This is the hodgepodge ones that are like a few of each unit. I could just start moving up the better units up to here. Oh, this is the end of the episode because it's 14 minutes. Okay, this is just really a check to see how the audio for this new mic works. So, ciao.